All right. How to get the girl every time. First of all, just so you know, there's no editing done in 90% of my videos, and I'm just coming to you straight off the dome. I have no script. So, but if you're here to find out how to get the girl every time. So let's just jump right into it. First of all, you got to realize that it's not about the girl, it's about you. You got to think about what you bring to the table. Now, given there is guys that have, I guess, what is called game, which is basically lying to get with a girl, feed them some bull crap and see if they'll eat it. And that works a lot for those guys that have game. But for guys like you and me, um, there's other routes to go. And the main thing you need to realize is you need to work on yourself before you go out trying to convince somebody else to like you for who you are. Because if you don't like you, how can you expect somebody else to like you? Real quick though, before I get too deep into it, if you've noticed, I've got the white back to blue shirt on today. We have some of these still left, so if you're interested in getting a back to blue shirt in white, just hit us up on our Facebook page, Tactical Advantage, or my Facebook page, Barry Elam Jr. I also have a Instagram page as well. So you can hit us up on any of those avenues to get one of these white back to blue shirts. It has the thin blue line like this on the back of it, and at the top it has back to blue. And we also have the hats on sale as well on the Facebook page, Tactical Advantage. But yeah, getting back into it. So, you want to know how to get the girl. As I was saying, you got to work on you. You need to, if you're sitting around without a job, you're sitting around without income, if you basically just, if you don't have a life, like I said before, it's gonna be hard for somebody else to want to get involved with you if you don't have a whole lot going on. Women like mystery, and to a certain extent, women like security. There is women that prefer the opposite for some reason. There's women that I went over in another video called the Mother Syndrome video, where those women look for losers, look for guys that have no structure in their life and survive from check to check, or no check. Basically, it's okay to survive from check to check, but to have no check coming in at all, that's a problem. But there's women out there that eat that up because they know if the woman has a job and he don't have a job, they know that he's gonna need them. But that's a whole different ball of wax. We're talking about going after women that actually want what you want: structure, your bills paid on time, healthy family, healthy life, happy life, less stress. That's what we're looking for. And like I said before, you got to realize who you are before you can expect anybody else to appreciate who you are. So first of all, we got to get our money right. Get your money right. I don't care who said money don't buy happiness. I have to strongly disagree, because the more money I make, the happier I seem to be. But nevertheless, you got to get your money right. You got to work on you. And once you get yourself together, you get your workout game going good, you get your money game up, and at that point, you don't need to be looking for anybody, because you're going to be the sought after item. There's a clear rule in business, and it's called supply and demand. And that basically means, like, the reason gold is so valuable is because it's so scarce. When it comes to men that have their own stuff, their own house, their own car, their own money and structure, that makes you a valuable item, making you more valuable than that girl that you consider a 10. The 10s will be looking at you as if you are the shelf, the item high on the shelf that they got to reach for. You are, at that point, you're more rare than a beautiful woman, if you follow me. If you follow me, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. We need all the help we can get. We're trying to get to 1,000. When we get to 1,000, then we're going to reach higher. But go ahead, like, subscribe, and help your boy out. But as I was saying, you got to really understand this. Once you realize that you are the prize, then everything changes. You are not going to be the one out here chasing girls and this and that. You're not going to be worried about chasing girls because you're too busy making money. You're too busy improving your life, improving yourself. And by the time a woman comes along that wants to be involved in your circle, you're going to have to look her over and make sure she's worthy. It don't matter if she's a 10 or a 12. You're going to have to make sure she's worthy and she fits in your lifestyle. Because if she don't fit in what you got going on, by the point you reach that mindset that you are the prize, you're not going to even want her around if she doesn't fit the bill. She's got to fit into what you're doing. You're no longer the chaser. Now you're the one being chased. The woman is going to have to come to the realization that this guy is just not no simp. He's not no loser. He's not no flunky. He's not just trying to impress me. I've got to impress him. And that's when the game changes. As long as you realize that you are the prize, everything changes. But you got to actually be the prize, though. You can't just walk around thinking, "Oh, I'm the prize." That was work. That's called confidence. But to really make it work and stick without any hesitation, no hiccups, no problems at all, just go ahead and become the prize. Go ahead and get your money right, get your body right, and then your confidence will be lifted just because you got money and you got a good looking body. Why wouldn't you have confidence? And I promise you, even before you even get to where you're going, women are going to notice you. And they're going to let you know, "Oh, you look good. You got good looking, or you got a good looking body," whatever they'll tell you. They'll let you know. Women will let you know. You just think men are dogs, women are cats. All I have to say it, but women will let you know that you look good. If a man says to a girl, "Dang girl, you got a good looking body," you run the risk of her getting offended, possibly calling the cops, all this kind of stuff. Women don't even think like that. They already know if they compliment a man, he's gonna be flattered most of the time. So they're gonna tell you what's on their mind. Women don't care. Women go off of emotions and feelings, and men go off of logic. So you ain't got to worry about wondering if somebody's gonna notice you once you get in shape and get your money right. I guarantee you, women will notice you. They're not gonna be bashful about it. So to break it all down, you gotta realize that a man with money and everything in place, structure, physically fit, if you check off those 3 boxes, that makes you a rare commodity, precious like gold. You got to beat a block of gold. Once you become a block of gold, you're the prize. You don't have to chase anymore. Women will chase you. So therefore, become the block of gold. It's just that simple. It really is. Life will change for you. It really will. If that's what you're into. Not all guys are probably out there just looking for a girl. Some guys are probably smart enough to realize they're gonna go ahead and get all the way to the top, then look for the girl. But men have urges, and so do women. So everybody wants love, and they want a companion. Just about everybody wants a companion to go through life with. There's a few that don't, and I respect those that don't. But there ain't nothing wrong with wanting a companion in life. It is what it is. But nevertheless, it's not something that you should be striving for until you get your stuff together. There may be girls that come and go along the line as you're getting your stuff together, but unless you think she's worth investing in, I wouldn't settle down until you go ahead and get to where you're going. You get to where you're going, and then once the woman comes along that fits in your way of living, and it'll all just make sense. Because like I said before, you're not going to settle for just anybody at that point. You could probably go want a girl with a job of her own, a house, stuff of her own. Right now, you may be out there just get whatever you can get, because that's just kind of what men do. And women know that. Women, believe it or not, have more life experience than men do, because most women have been with, and I don't mean this in a bad way, I just mean most women have lived with or been in a relationship with multiple men throughout their lifetime. Especially if they got to the age of 20, late 20s and 30s, they've already lived more than you probably have lived. Because women get with men easily. If a woman opens her Facebook Messenger, there's probably 20 guys right now, an average looking girl. any above average, slightly above average looking female can have their pick of hundreds of men. Men are like dogs chasing a bone or a car tire. They're just throwing themselves with these women with no regard, just coming off the handle talking about I love you, and not even know the girl, just based off of looks alone. Uh, these are guys that either don't realize their value or have no value as far as finances go and their mindset. But nevertheless, women know that because most women have lived the lifetime of what a man would live. Like if a woman lives to be 30, she probably have more life experience than a 60-year-old man because she's been with different men and she's lived through their experiences. Men, we like to teach our woman stuff. Like if we're fixing on a car, she's right there with us. We're telling her, we like to teach as we go. And women absorb a lot of that. The smart ones do. And so they have more life experience than we do naturally. And they have more game than we do naturally. They peep stuff that we don't pick up on. They have their instincts are just more peaked than ours when it comes to relationships and listening and stuff like that. Men are not all about wanting to listen. We're just, like you say, men are just trying to get with the girl. We're not really trying to get physical or get our feelings involved at first. We're just trying to get with the girl, if you know what I mean. But got some young people that watch this channel, so I try to keep it a little clean. But anyway, if you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. But it is what it is. Men are men and women are women. And we go about, all of us have urges, but women go about it in a smarter way than most men do. Or you just got to be more peep to the game when it comes to women. But the best way to go about it is not to even play no games. Just worry about you, get yourself together, make sure you got your money right, your body right, and your mind right. Once you do those things, it'll all fall into place. Women will be a thing that you don't even concern yourself with. And like I say, when she comes along, she got to fit into your puzzle like a perfect piece because if she don't, you're just not going to be interested anymore. I mean, you're looking, once you get to that point, you're going to be looking for a prize woman, not just a good looking woman. You're going to want a woman with some structure, a woman that at least wants some structure in her life. And you're going to be looking for a woman that's got some good sense and more than likely knows a little bit about how to manage money. You're going to be looking for looks too, probably, but you're going to want a woman with some common sense and book smart, But again, if you got anything out of this, please do like and subscribe. And again, we have our Tactical Advantage shirts on our Tactical Advantage Facebook page. And if you need any other shirts, anything at all made, we can make anything you want and put it on the shirt. I can put a picture of you. I can take a picture of me the way I'm looking right here at this camera and put it on a shirt. It look just the same as it does right there. There's not going to be any animation or brush colors or nothing like that. Our work is bar none and speaks for itself. Check out the reviews on our Facebook page, Tactical Advantage. And we have a new page called New Age Apparel and Bear Wolf Natural Fitness. That's our two newest pages. We check those pages out. We have some Bear Wolf clothing on there on the Bear Wolf Natural Fitness page and constantly giving out advice about working out and stuff like that. But all that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope you and yours continue to be blessed.